Hello everybody, good evening. This is Miles Luigi. Took me a bit to actually get the Wii set up again to be able to do Paper Mario 1000 Year Door again. But we got it set up again because tonight we are going to be doing something special with Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. I actually prepared a little bit in advance for this. So, to explain, I suppose I probably need to update my streams. Oh shoot, it still says it's I'm streaming Super Mario and Yoshi's Revenge. Well, let me update this to 1000 Year Door, everybody. One sec. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. It's the second option on the list. There we go. Now that Twitch knows what game I'm actually streaming, as I mentioned it, this is going to be what's called the Anti-Prehooktail Pit of 100 Trials, which I will briefly show you kinda what that entails if I bring this over to the desktop cam here. Basically, it's going to include a couple things. But one of the big things here, this is our badge list. The ones in green are allowed. The ones in red are not allowed. There's a lot of power badges, the lucky badges, the flower saving badges that are all in red. These are all badges that you could theoretically have in a pre-hooktail scenario. And basically, our goal is to beat it without, well, hello there, Calamar. We're going to be attempting to beat the Pit of 100 Trials without any of the pre-hooktail badges. At the same time, Goombella and Koops are also banned, as well as there is a restriction, only one boost sheet, only one Life Shroom can be brought in. For my own convenience, I brought my old LP save file, so this is actually a copy of my old Let's Play save file before I took on the Pit of 100 Trials actually in that save file. It's already set up to go, actually. I've killed off Goombella and Koops, and all my other partners are all ready to go. And yeah, I also sold off any of the banned badges, so every single badge in my collection right now are currently allowed badges. Although that does mean that in the future, when we start getting badges in the Pit of 100 Trials, like I can't put on Lucky Day, and there's an entire possibility that I'll get a badge drop that I can't put on. So yeah, I could put on the FX badges. I only have red, blue, and green though, so I suppose those are the primary colors. But yeah, because of the current badge setup, I realized, oh, I get to play the way I like to, defensively, so that is the plan. Although I find it ironic, we were talking about the HP Plus Partner badge in the Glitzpit Discord server, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going to go with Partner HP. I'm going to need some FP, though. I have no FP savings at all. No Flower Saver, no Flower Saver Partner. One of the other conditions, oh gosh, this is also hitting me as right now. Sweet Treat is banned, Normal Jump and Normal Hammer are also banned. So basically, Mario, if he's going to be using Jump or Hammer, I better be doing Super Jumps, Ultra Jumps, or Super Hammers. Ultra Hammers are one of the badge abilities. So yeah, FP is going to be a huge issue. Like, I can't do any FP reiteration because those badges are banned. The Flower Saver badges themselves are banned. All the good stuff. But I say we should be able to do it. We should be fine. We got to get started at the beginning of the pit, though. So that does mean going through regular enemies. Easy does, easy going. Thank you, Calamar. I'm about to say, we'll probably bring in some co-coms if anyone's interested in co-comming. Just let me know. Oh, geez, a mover on floor 2? Seriously? I mean, I'm half tempted to take it because, let's see here, I have like 500 coins, and well, the 10 floors aren't going to do anything for me. Yeah, let's go down 5 levels. Skip some of these. About to say, these are all basic enemies that I should be able to defend through unless I'm completely botching it, so... yeah, man. And it does that spin jump or a normal jump. If this is a normal jump... no, it's a spin jump. Alright, we're good. So let's say if it's a normal jump, we're going to have to run away because normal jumps aren't allowed. Oh boy, we're hitting it off right away with the fog, so... yeah. I didn't even notice the one in the back even had an item when I pulled out Bobbery. It was being obscured by the fog there. Oh man, right now I'm currently having a Hammerman build. Well, a lot of the attack battles are bad. I'm probably gonna pull out the jump at some point, but I figured I'd start off with a Hammerman setup. And yeah, you back there, you need to die. Yeah, let's take that bingo. Sure. I was a little early on that B button press. Well, let's get out of this battle. There are just sometimes when you superguard that you just know was early or late, and that was the situation. I know it was early. Alright, so items, I suppose I haven't shown everybody the items. This save file actually did make it to floor 50 in the Pit of 100 Trials, so I mean, technically you would be able to pick up additional items like I did. I decided we're going to pick up some Jelly Ultras. I mean, they're the best healing item in the game, along with some attacking items and a single Life Shroom. But yeah, we'll go ahead and just pick that up as a consequence of me having the strange sack right now. If you wish to bellyache, please send me a message and bellyache, and I will probably ignore you. There we go. I do have Quake Hammer, Dark Mario. I just don't have it equipped right now, I think. I could double check my equipment. I mean, Ultra Hammer's gonna one-round this entire battle before I even get my first attack in, so... Good evening, Yankee Gal. Yeah, do I not have Quake equipped? I know I went with the Hammerman setup. I do have Quake Hammer equipped, look at that, so... Oh, this was a normal hammer. Shoot. Alright. So yeah, general rule of thumb, I accidentally use normal hammer or jump, just run away from the battle. Oh jeez, man, I still kill him. So let's run away. That's gonna happen a lot tonight, I have a feeling. Let's say the list of restrictions on this specifically were quite extensive, so I might need to like have a paste bin ready for you guys to read, so... It'll just be easier if I use Bobby's first strike. Or not get a first strike at all, that works too. I mean, this is the 10s we're talking about. I shouldn't have any issue here at all, so... The question is, if I want Mario to attack, should I throw out one of the other hammer moves? We'll just let Bobby take care of this battle. There we go. I think I saw the question earlier. Star Power is not banned, except for Sweet Treat. Sweet Treat's banned. Alright, the game's giving me a honey stripe. It's like, hey, idiot, use some FP. Okay. That's appreciated, game. Right side, we got through those 10s, no problem at all. Let's continue on going forward. Curious if I can get this guy with the Ultra Hammer. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, great question. There aren't any specific item bans. There was a limitation on the number of Life Shrooms and Boo Sheets you could bring in. It was one Life Shroom, one Boo Sheet. I have a single Life Shroom on me that I brought in, so that's how I took care of that, so... This was... So say, I can't get the biters with Quake Hammer. That'd just be too convenient now, wouldn't it? So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna outright kill him, so I might as well throw my hammer at something. Well, no enemy turned this battle, or, yeah. and another early mover. Well, I absolutely will take it. Get down to those lower levels a bit quicker. Oh, this is the enemy to have Bobbery. Got him. Let's say good luck with that run, Yankee Gal. I think I saw rumors, I actually think it was in JD Aster's Discord, about a rumored Pokemon Yellow remake. Completely rumors at this point. If it ends up being correct, then hooray, because hooray for Pokemon Yellow, but complete just rumors at this point. So, pardon me. Well, for a second I was thinking about pulling out a partner so I wouldn't have to hammer throw you, but if you're going to get down low to the ground, I'm going to nail you. Trying my best, and if I do accidentally first strike, like if it's a super hammer / ultra hammer, that's allowed, but if it's a normal hammer, then run away, because the idea is that normal jumps, normal hammers are not allowed. Every other move though is allowed. So super hammer, ultra hammer, the hammer throws, and I mean everything in that regard. So it's really easy to get a normal jump or normal hammer first strike though. So oh man, this is not the kind of lineup that works really well with the Hammerman setup, I will say that, especially since Bobbery is not able to hit mid-air enemies at all. Which one of these partners would be best for this? I was just gonna tough this off with Bobbery then and use some FP on hammer throwing. Hey, X64, hopefully you're having a good night tonight. And an electric charge, which last I checked, all my normal partners, that's a punch, direct attack, wouldn't work. I guess this is the stream where we really start to see hammer throw shine. I've been using it a lot in these early levels, but it's like, gosh darn it. Guess this is the stream to watch us chuck hammers. Maybe I should have used a bomb squad there. And not being able to have, that was another set of the band badges, was the Heart Finder, Flower Finder. And if we had Flower Finder, we'd be just cruising through here at the rate I'm going. I might have to throw out a Sweet Feast to keep my FP up. And the thing is, I'm really only using the FP for hammer throws at this point, so we'll see. We could Sweet Feast if we need to. To say the Ultra Hammer is actually a really good move when you just have a straight, direct line of enemies like this. So, oh yeah, Quake Hammer will have its glory. This is not that battle where Quake Hammer will have its glory, though. If the Boos are gonna play shenanigans like this, both of them turned invisible. Oh man, I think this would normally be the point where you would call out a Sweet Treat, but once again, Sweet Treat is banned. So let's blow 5 star power to get some of our FP back. Why not? Poison Mushroom right away. I'm about to say Bobbery's been holding out at 49 HP this whole time too. Nice both Poison Mushrooms, so there we go. And do expect to have a lot of sweet feasts tonight. And yeah, both of them are invisible. All I could really do is set out a bomb squad. I was about to say, how good am I aiming at this? This is not a move that particularly good at. There we go. That's about the aim we want. Question is, how long are they gonna went in for an attack? How long are they gonna be visible? Should I let the bomb squad kill them? Sure. Let's get back some of our star power. Question is how long. They might go invisible again, and then they'll dodge the bomb squad. We'll see if they do that. Oh, this one was smart. Yeah, that one was smart. We'll just have to wait for him to become visible again. There we go. Still hanging at him in there. Alright. Oh, there we go. And you even dropped... Geez, that's a rune powder? No, that doesn't look like a rune powder. What is that again? A spite pouch. Oh, spite pouch. That may be interesting to use later on. We'll see. I mean, I am rocking it out with the HP Plus partners. Maybe we'll see some hold fast shenanigans with the spite pouch. Ah, I missed the bandit. Ah, haha. Yeah, not sure if you guys are aware. Oh gosh, is the bandit gonna get me? I don't know, Bobby's gonna blow up in my hands. There has been recently, oh man, this might date the stream depending on when you're watching this, there's been recently a discovery of a super jump kind of thing in Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door that lets you, for example, get Ultra Hammer early in the Prologue, out of all places. It's really interesting. It's like you do some weird text storage and then all of a sudden Mario gets like a super levitate kind of jump, and just, I am really excited to see where that exploit goes, so. Ha! Thank you, JD Aster. Hey, if you want to join CoCom, I'm all up for it. Matter of fact, why don't I join the voice channel right now, and hopefully Discord doesn't be uncooperative. Hey, there you are. How are we doing tonight?
Alright.
And it does look like I'm seeing some voice activity, so that's good. Oh, I didn't even get the freeze. Oh well. Yeah, I did explain it earlier, but I'll explain it again. This is my old Let's Play save file. Post Chapter 6, pre-Chapter 7, so I don't have Supernova, but I've got, like, everything else, so... And yeah, badges!
You also don't have 8 SP.
Oh, that's also true, that's right, I don't have the full SP bar. And I think I only, I'm about to say, level 20, I think I only just got to A rank, so I'm still building up some audience. Let me double check that. Yeah, A rank.
Oh, good to see that you've also ditched all of your illicit badges.
It's just easier than trying to remember which badges are banned, that's all.
I changed my badges all of like maybe 4 times throughout the entire pit, which was basically just, I have everything possible equipped, more or less. Let me just switch out my P-downs and P-ups on occasion.
Yeah, if I would have done this at an endgame state, I would have at least had both All or Nothing and P-up, P-down partner, which would no doubt be useful here.
Oh yeah, All or Nothing would be nice.
Uh-huh. I'm about to say, if I set off the bomb with Pobbery, they're gonna just blow up. Uh-oh. Oh, well, no first strike then. Oh man, I could actually use that flower bingo if it were to land. Do I even have any moves that won't kill the bomb though? Well, I think I do.
You have hold fast.
Also, good evening, Dazzle and Dirty Ace.
Hey, good evening, Dark Mario. Ah, a little early. So all my partners except Miss Mouse are ultra ranked. So Miss Mouse is actually unranked at the moment. So
Perfectly good use of all of those Goombella and Koops shine sprites, I'm sure.
of course. I mean, if we look at our partner member, like Goombella and Koops are just sitting happily at 0 HP. So. Ooh, not quite a first strike on the boo. Darn. Well, the rate that last battle went, I'm wondering if I should just throw out another bomb squad. No, we'll Ultra Hammer it. I guess quick question for both of you. Were both of you participating in the community challenges? I forgot. I think JD Aster, you were.
I have, and I just recorded this yesterday.
Oh, okay. How'd it go on your end?
Swimmingly for 98 floors, and then I decided to be all of the bad possible in the last couple of floors.
Ooh. Yikes.
I mean, I wasn't really too much in danger of losing, but I made some really, really dumb mistakes, and just generally was horrible at super guarding right at the end.
Yikes, that's where you don't want to be bad at super guarding. We're not going to have a lucky day to bail us out of some 90s fights when we get there, so... Gotta thank goodness that star power isn't banned. So
half my problem was the luck badges that we did have.
So
forgot to take them off.
And the stage is gonna go ahead and take care of that bomb for us. Oh no, Bobbery's dizzy. I don't know how you miss blowing up somebody, but Bobbery just did. Let's see if he misses blowing up the bandit now. No, he doesn't. Alright, good. How about yourself, Dark Mario?
I didn't take part in any of the TCYD community challenges. Nope.
Okay. I guess as a general announcement for the audience, I do intend on actually fully partaking in community challenges going forward. It was just by the time the TTY stuff started, like I was considering it, they were already like in chapter 3, and I was like, I'll just start when the next game starts.
I didn't even have my game with me, so there's that.
I guess that would make a bit of a difference now, wouldn't it?
Quite.
You know, what am I doing with the Ultra Hammer when I could just blow away all the FP and blow them all up like Evil Pop-Tart would want?
AKA the I win button.
Yes! It's the I win button. Is he online tonight?
Some of us really don't want to watch you sweet feast every other floor.
I want to watch him use Bobbery just to fuck shit up.
Okay! Did you hear your name?
I did. Somebody was saying my name, and I heard Bobbery.
Well, you'll be happy to know I'm using Bobbery right now.
I know you are. I heard it.
Okay. Wow. Well, good evening, Evil Pop-Tart. How are we doing tonight?
Bobbery is awesome. doing alright. Trying to sit down now. Yard work. Do a bunch of yard work.
Okay. Yeah, what we're doing tonight is called the Anti-Prehooktail Pit of One Trials run. It's based on the community challenge that was posted in the Paper Mario Discord group, so...
Fair enough.
And yeah, bobbery, so...
Is there always a chance of that happening if you guard a Spiny?
That's a great question. Oh, thank you, Dark Mario.
Does
Does that happen with super guards too?
I don't.
That I don't remember.
I don't recall having ever seen that.
I just realized that that was a normal hammer, and just gosh darn it, I said that was going to happen a couple times tonight, so I'm going to run away. Whoops,
You had all or
daisy.
nothing. You could have just failed it.
I
But
could.
alas.
Alas. About to say, if we're going to be going against a line of 4 Lakitus, do I even have a partner that does a worthwhile first strike? I don't think so. I think we're going to pull a Flurry for this, because then I can stun
It's just-
and first strike like that. But yeah, I kind of need FP. So...
I mean, not that it matters in this case, but I'd have gone for the spin jump.
Yeah. I'm gonna take off Hammerman at some point. I just have it on at the moment.
I never took it off, more or less, once I put it on. Just jumping is just not very appealing when the only moves you have are spring of any worth is spin jump and spring jump.
What to say, actually, Gale Force has a pretty good chance of blowing these enemies away, and they're annoying, so...
Man,
I kind of forgot Gale Force existed, truth be told.
what?
That would have made 99 a lot easier, potentially.
Any chance of Vivian alone? About to say probably not. There isn't a single partner run I was planning on doing anytime soon. So I want to say if you do take a look at the Paper Mario Challenge wiki, there is an article on single partner runs, and you could probably find somebody who has done Vivian single partner. So I'd check that out.
Check out the Bobbery single player runs if I were you.
So if Eel Pop-Tart was to do a challenge run, he would do the Bobbery single partner challenge run.
Once I obtained him, that's pretty much all I used. I mean, very rarely did I switch to anybody else. Basically, it was Bobbery, Spike, Yoshi, and then Vivian, actually. Inez root beer floats.
All right, root beer floats sounds delicious. May I ask, is that Sprecher root beer or something else?
Oh, no, A&W.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta be A&W. Although Sprecher root beer would be awesome, but
And I cannot guard these boos worth a damn. Oh dang, we're at a situation where maybe I could get a flower one again. Hold fast! There we go. Alright, come on, I could use this. Ah, I missed it again. Alright. I guess I'll have to live without FP or being able to use many hammer attacks. How long is it going to take for this boo to attack Bobbery? Forever and ever and ever and ever.
Might behoove you to use these next 20 or 30 floors to try to get some bingos here and there.
Hey, I was one off. Come on, and give me some slack. I filled up my star power meter so I could just throw out another sweet piece. So,
I thought Star was third on the wheel.
star is still unreal. There's those mushroom flower and star that shines bright. And poison mushroom.
Unless you mean you were one off in that you only got the last one wrong.
Yeah, well, on the wheel I was pretty close.
Which is kind of always how it works if you get it wrong.
Oh man, so I'm about to say that hold fast did nothing. Unless...
Characteristic of hold fast.
Is that not a direct attack, the booze attack?
Oh, apparently not.
They certainly don't take zap damage if I recall correctly.
I'm the Super Guard and/or Earth Tremor.
I'm having trouble even getting a darn guard off, yeah. I suspect we're going to be...
I suppose.
I suspect we're going to be seeing Earth Tremors and Art Attacks up ahead, so... Oh, hey, Charlieton is here. Yeah, evidently I need FP, so give me some maple syrups.
You certainly have the coins for it.
Oh, Miles, are you playing this on emulator?
Actually, I am playing this on my Wii, so...
Ah, cool.
I actually had to pull out the Wii, so...
If you were playing on emulator, I could have given you a code, or at least... Well, I don't know if you have Debug Dolphin installed, but I could have given you a code to basically take any file where you beat Bonetail and just unset that flag.
Well, I'm still potentially interested, because it's not that hard to install Dolphin, so... Alright, Dark Koopas, if I remember... Well, first off, I have Quake Camera, but it's the Shady Koopas, the ones that attack when flipped over, not the dark ones. We have another bingo lined up here, but it's an HP one. Here we go, yes! The game's just showering me with maples. I'm out of inventory space. Oh gosh. I bought all the maple syrups and the game gave me one and I have no more inventory space.
Oh, that's an uncommon drop.
Okay then. At this rate, maybe I do need to go with the evil Pop-Tart method of just bomb blasting everything.
Yes, you should. I wholeheartedly recommend it.
I mean, I'd have filled your 4 FP.
Oh, good point, damn it. I'm down 4 FP by virtue of just not thinking all the way through. You caught me guilty-handed there, J.D. Aster. Oh, thanks, Merly, for coming in and making this 1.2. The closer we can get to start restoring some of our stats through level ups, the better. Here we go. About to say, those enemies, Buzzy Beetles specifically, not that good for Bobbery, unfortunately. And this is a point where a spin jump would be a good first strike. There we go. Yeah, there's a shady Koopa. I was about to say, I think they appeared in these floors. Yes, they totally do. So. I'm going to take a wager and guess, Yankee Gal, that your bathroom fan is not supposed to leak. And given that, you know, it's May and it's not ridiculously hot outside, it'd probably be a good idea to get that fixed now while it's easy and not difficult. Oh gosh, look at the item loadout on this set of enemies. Good lord. Yeah, no. I think I know the strategy for this one. Yeah, you're kind of reminding me, Yankee Gal, that I'm going to need to reinstall Windows on my computer at home. It is acting weird and funky and always asking to run check disk. I'm about to say the SSD in my computer actually might be dying, which concerns me because I'm really close to wanting to build a new computer. I just need to save up the money to do it. It's like, can this computer last, you know, another couple months, please? Like, I can install Windows on one of the regular hard drives partition. That isn't too big of a deal. It's just kind of annoying that I would have to do that when I'm so close to building a new computer, you know? We got more Buzzy Beetles this battle. Alrighty. Alright, time to watch Yoshi here just go to town on the enemies. I just realized I have an audience full of toads. This would be a good battle just to throw out another sweet feast. Actually, it is. I think that's a good idea.
An audience full of toads and other toads dressed as X-Men.
Fair enough, yeah. It's not a perfect audience, but remind me again, JD Aster, appeals, are they influenced by toads in your audience or no?
They are not.
Okay, so it's just the moves and the style issues. Okay. The rate we're going, this might just be the binge on HP and FP Pit of 100 Trials run, but we're doing good otherwise. Say the band badge list did have like the regular super appeal on it, but not super appeal partner. So an interesting thing to keep in mind. In either case, I'm not attacking with Mario right now. Crowd loves Yoshi. We're gonna give him Yoshi, you know. I think my first level up when I finally get through will probably be an FP level up. I'm so used to having Flower Saver partner that makes running around with 25 FP not bad at all, so... Not having those, it's just, oh geez, I'm draining through this FP pool just quickly. Away it goes, bye-bye. Oh gosh, when you see it, it'll be a thing. At level 20, I want to say it'll be the 50s or 60s when I actually don't get just 1 star point, so we'll be halfway through then.
I wasn't getting any until the 70s.
Ah, yeah, so it might be a bit, unfortunately.
I mean, I was also level 27 when I started.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a bit of a difference. 20 to 27. We'll probably start seeing some experience in the 50s, so...
You'll already be getting some from spiky parabutties and such in the 40s.
Oh, well, there you go. Apparently Bobbery is a very popular target with this guy. Maybe I should actually go for a super guard instead of a card then.
That's just what the enemy wants you to believe. And then it goes after Mario.
That enemy AI, dastardly enemy AI. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you.
Nice reflex on that wiggly worm bug thing.
Thanks. The turn wasn't ending or starting, and I'm like, something's coming from the ceiling. And yeah, I was expecting a bucket, but a worm was what came.
I appreciate that because a lot of people usually get done over by stage hazards that just appear after attacking.
Mm-hmm. Well, stage hammers can get you pretty easily, so... Ah, there we go. Now, this is not a battle to be holding on to Hammerman. Thanks. Yeah, no, I'm gonna end this with a Gale Force. I'll partially end it with a Gale Force then. Okay.
Wow, you had that bar full and those two said no. My goodness.
Yeah, that's actually surprising, because, you know, we're level 20. I'd assume these guys would be pretty easily blown away, but maybe not. Oh, jeez, that was an HP drain that I didn't pick up. I mean, my items are full, but still. What to say, Lolly? It kind of sucks to see a run end due to a stage hazard. As funny as it is to see a bucket hit somebody, it's just absolutely devastating to the player. I really died due to the damn bucket, you know? Well, it could be worse. You could have died due to a mist fog, or the flame jets, or the moon crashing on you.
Isn't a Bowser statue among the stage hazards after a superstar?
I think so. That sounds right, so...
Yeah.
What to say? What would be... I don't want to have to do with that damn earthquake. Oh, hey! FP that I can't hold. Thanks, game. I started. I can't believe I filled my item inventory so quickly when I only started with 10 items, so... Actually, I have an idea. Shoot, I'm about to say, actually, I want you to do it, hold fast. This is a floor where we could just safely play around a little bit, even though I am going to get hit with that earthquake, probably. Spite pouch and counter. think that'd do more than that much damage, but okay. Maybe I should try super guarding these instead of just laying back. Ugh.
Just Quake Hammer him. You'll do some damage.
Fair point. Fair point. I'm half tempted to do that, actually.
Imagine, why is that only been one?
I'm about to say I have both the hold fast and the spite pouch active at the same time, so...
I guess it takes the defense into account?
Maybe.
If you flip them, it shouldn't.
In either case, it's very disappointing. I didn't give Bobbery 50 HP to only counter with one attack, you know? Well, after that round of shenanigans, he probably owed the Bobber to get his health up a little bit when we get a chance to do so. It'll help complement all the sweet feasts we've been doing. Ah, yeah, that is the solo one, if I remember right, Yankee Gal. Remind me if I'm correct or not. Oh, hey, Charlington again. How about that? I'm glad I got all those maple syrups when I did. Let's see, we're almost halfway through and making it to the challenging floors, everybody. So, a lot of flying enemies in this set of floors, if I remember right, though. So, ugh, flying enemies. Sure. Having Hammerman is just an absolute spectacular badge, you know. The one attack I can do. Just the right amount of damage, too.
Let's go for the Buzzy.
I actually got 2 star points this battle, so it's actually these 40 floors. What is this? Use HP plus P? I guess so, actually. So yeah, yes, use HP plus P. Why not? Admittedly, like when I was coming up, what should be a badge to start up with? I'm like, I have like no attack badges. So I decided, you know what? Let's give the partners some HP. Man, I need to put some level ups in the FP. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I probably should put on some more FP pluses than the HP plus partners. Retrospect, I'm about to say I could blow this guy up.
I mean, how much like, does it matter when Sweet Treat can only fill so much, unless you plan on using like jam and jellies all the way down?
I mean, I do have 3. They are an option, so. Saying on Bobbery just straight ends this battle. Yeah, we're gonna heal him anyway. Let's do that. Let's say I currently have a defend plus and a T up on Mario, so.
I realize I keep calling Sweet Feast Sweet Treat just because I'm not accustomed to saying the name of that attack.
You usually don't reach out for the Sweet Feast, because, like, how often do you need that explicit amount of healing when you are doing challenge running related things? If you're restricting your HP or your FP, all that extra HP or FP just overflows and goes to waste, you know? Here we go. Here's a good battle. Just get Bobber's HP up. Here we go. Great question, Yoshi. This is based on the Glitz Pit challenge board, community challenges. I'm going under the conditions that were given for Bodentail, but I'm doing it through the entire Pit of 100 trials. So let's say there's a big laundry list of them, but the general gist of it is Anti-Prehooktail Pit of 100 trials, which is to say, do what wouldn't be allowed in a Pre-Hooktail Pit of 100 trials run. What this means is that there's a certain set of badges that are allowed. I've gone ahead and just sold those badges, so I can't put them on. It also means that Goombella and Koops are not allowed. If you look at my partners, you'll see that my Goombella and Koops are just dead. So, and no normal jump, normal hammer, or regular sweet treat. Sweet Feast is allowed though, and thank goodness, because I didn't realize how quickly I'd be blowing through FP. Maybe this is what I get for using Bobbery.
This is what happens when you remove all of the FP restoring badges except Lucky Start.
I could put on Lucky Start.
I had it on. I'll take whatever FP I can get.
That's not a half bad idea. I'm about to say, alright, one of the HP plus Ps, goodbye. I'll keep one on though. Where's that Lucky Start? Please don't tell me I sold Lucky. Oh, good. I didn't. It's there. Good. So I can still do Super and Ultra Hammer, and I have been using both. They've been both quite useful, so. In fact, I've been mainly trying to get the Ultra Hammer first strikes. Are you just gonna stand there? I guess so. That works. I've been getting the Ultra Hammer first strikes because those are usually pretty useful.
I also see that you have FP pluses and you haven't equipped those.
This is that save file that has a ton of them. Yes, you are correct. In retrospect, I think I would have had those equipped over the HP plus partners. But, say lovey. I'll with what I have.
This is pre-Chapter 7 state, right?
Pre-Chapter 7 is correct. I have not entered Far Outpost yet, so that's where I am.
Like, well, I mean, you can enter Fire Outpost in Prologue now.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I am really excited to see what that jump, super jump thing will let you do now.
The fakest looking actual glitch that has ever existed. It's like, that's a better levitate than the levitate codes.
Oh man, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, this is literally something that was found yesterday, but there's a super jump you could do in 1,000 Year Door. And yeah, it looks very promising. But yeah, there's nothing explicitly banning the jump, just in case you were curious, Yoshi. I just am currently running with a Hammerman style set, although seeing this spiky Haragoomba is making me strongly reconsider that. I do have a spike shield, right? Yeah, I totally do, so we're gonna throw that off and put on spike shield.
Them to death?
I could. That's a good point, actually. Well, why don't we go ahead and do that then?
One thing that I totally regret having forgotten about was, what's it called? Showstopper. I, never used it, and there were definitely some enemy sets that would have gone by about 10 turns faster if I just used it turn 1.
Mm-hmm. You know, speaking of Earth Tremor, I actually realized that I could just Gale Force this. That'll get rid of most of them, probably. And if last time's to be considered, I'll get rid of 2.
Like a 90% chance, too.
I got them all.
Can't sleep on Gale Force. Can't sleep on Showstopper either.
There's a vast difference between Gale Force and Showstopper.
Certainly.
So much for running into the wall to avoid the first strikes.
If the hyperclef from earlier wasn't anything to consider.
And one disadvantage is I don't have Feeling Fine or Feeling Fine partner with me, so...
Oh yeah, that'll make your bone tail fight a lot harder than mine, then.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see if a status ailment knocks me out. I'm hoping not. So, I'm gonna throw in a sweet feast after this. Let's see how many enemies I get with the fiery jinx. I got 2 of them, alright.
One of the 2 that you got was the one with 7 HP.
Yeah, him with his HP plus. That badge helps enemies a lot more. When you're dealing with base HPs between like 5 and 15, all of a sudden plus 5, and bam, look, he survives way longer, so... Okay, good. 1 out of 3. At least I got 1. Alright. I could let them all burn to death if I wanted to. Let them all burn to death. Burn to death! There we go. Oh, and just as a consolation, he dropped the Dizzy Dial for us. About to say, I used an item at some point. I thought my item inventory was full. I forgot what item I used now. Okay. I sometimes forget I even have items, admittedly, so...
The spite pouch, probably.
Oh yeah, thank you. Jeez. Items. Items, I tell ya. Oh, I missed my action command on that one. Oh hey! FP restoring! Perfect. Oh, I kinda wish I did Quake Hammer, not Ultra Hammer. Anyway, Bobber, you look good for the camera.
Quake Hammer would have done like 1 damage without that boost.
Stick a fork of him. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, no, right. Never mind. Wasn't accounting for their defense.
Can't forget the defense. Ah, dodgy. Ah, lucky start. Just lucky start. About to say Super Hammer, Ultra Hammer knockback is fixed, and it ignores defense last I checked, so... Alright, well, I'll see you tomorrow night, Evil Pop Tart.
Yeah, I should be alright.
Thanks for joining for that brief bit. You literally joined at the best moment you could, Evil Pop-Tart, so...
I got a good habit of doing that. Yeah, and I've just been had to get Dylan in bed. And I was just kind of fading here from working on the yard. I need to go grab a shower and just cool it down.
Alright, have a good night. There we go. How close are we to 50? I feel like we've been on the 48. Been on this set for a bit. And Evil Pop-Tart just left Yankee Gal, but he's doing all right. I guess you can put quick change in another badge I desperately miss right now because it'd be pretty nice to have. But it is a pre-Hooktail badge, so as a result it is banned.
I just realized that every single badge that only has an effect on the overworld is banned, except Money Money.
Well, you never know when you're going to run into Charlieton.
No, wait for that until that badge gets voted on.
I mean, except if you're me or you and sold all the badges, then you really don't need it.
I just realized my electric effect went away. Darn it. I was going to try to zap this guy to death. Never mind. Is anyone even able to hit this guy without taking damage? Or FP? I guess Bobbery. Yeah.
Oh man, you know I have to join this stream if it's Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
Good evening, Yoshizilla. How are we doing tonight?
Pretty good. So please explain Anti-Prehooktail Pit.
Alright, so the idea is that the stuff that is done in the Pre-Hooktail Pit of 100 Trials is banned. Thank you for the question, Derek Husky. I can't pronounce that. Wow. Derek Hursky.
Derek.
Thank you.
Husky.
Husky, thank you. There's kind of a big laundry list, but I'll start with the basics. First, the badges. Any badges that you would have in Pre-Hooktail Pit of 100 Trials, banned. I've gone ahead and sold all those badges, so every badge in my collection right now is a permitted badge. There is an image. Matter of fact, now that we made it to the 50s, we have some audience.
Wait. Yeah, I can see. I can kind of understand now. So that means you can't use Goombella or Koops now.
Correct. That's another thing. So this image here that
you can't use Sweet Treat.
Correct. Thank you for explaining it to me. But yes, no Goombella or Koops. I killed off my Goombella and Koops. No Sweet Treat. All the other star powers are allowed. And also no normal jumps, normal hammers, which is why you're seeing me not jump or hammer with Mario. Matter of fact, I have a Hammerman set up with Mario going on at the moment, so... That's the general gist of it. All the conditions are listed in the Glitz Pit Discord server, but we basically went over all of them. It's kind of, unfortunately, a laundry list.
So does that mean you have to do it in post-game? Because, you know, you can't do... Oh, I don't know.
That's a fair question. So, technically, I'm pre-Chapter 7 at the moment, so...
Wait, I can tell this... Is this, like, your Let's Play file?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I was about to say, I recognize this file because you had Luigi. I mean, I don't know. It just seemed like familiar.
I mean, it would make sense that he uses the L emblem.
Yeah. If he can't be Mario, he has to be Luigi.
I just realized since I don't have Goombella, I'm gonna have to remember my enemy HPs again, which I don't.
Badgemen, I believe, have
12.
12, yeah.
At 12 and 9.
Oh, so Miles, you want to hear something great?
What's great?
So, alright, so you know how it's, 2 days until my Paper Mario 1000 Year Door speedrun at RPG Limit Break, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Guess who decides to break 1000 Year Door yesterday?
Oh my gosh. Even
Apparently
though
this is the opposite of how it works for Partners in Time.
So
Yeah, they found a way to skip the Ultra Boots in All Crystal Stars. Is it going to be fun? Not really, because that means you can't do any of the Ultra Boot skips anymore. Like, because you can get text storage with Ultra Boots and you can skip some cutscenes. But that now means we can't do any Ultra Boot skip, and now we need to go back to item drop RNG for palette skip. Fun. But it saves, I think, around... It saves around, here, if someone can tell me at the top of my head, because I can't remember at the top of my head, how long is the Peach and Bowser intermission in Chapter 6? Like, exactly? Like,
is that the one where you do go through the castle and you meet Rock Hawk and he goes pain?
Yeah.
The third Super Bowser Bros. And a pretty short Peach one, because it's mostly just cutscene.
Yeah. How many minutes would you say it is?
3, maybe? I don't have a good sense for that.
Say that again.
Maybe
At the very
3.
least, it's, at the very least, 4.5.
Yeah, okay, so pretty much with this glitch you'll save around 20 minutes because the train is like in the speedrun's about 26 minutes long or something. But some things are gonna be slower now, I think. Like Chapter 8's gonna be a little slower and we need to reroute stuff. But yeah, welcome to Paper Mario 1000-Year Door, 2 days before my RPG Limit Break run. And it was funny, because one of the runners, who's my friend there, is saying, yo, so how much does the Ultra Boot skip save? It's just like, I want to say around 20 minutes. She's like, yo, it's going to be so cool to do at Limit Break. I'm like, bro, I can't do it at Limit Break. I have no time to route it. And like, if it was found like at least maybe a couple weeks or a month in advance, and like I got it, like, you know, there was a route done and I actually practiced it, then maybe I could do it, but right now I gotta use the classic route.
Yeah, I accidentally did another normal hammer, which, damn it, so that's why I ran away from that battle. So those aren't supposed to be allowed.
Cheated, disqualified.
It's just hard to not use the normal jump and normal hammer.
Sadly, you can't sell them.
Wait, Miles, that means you can't use HP, DP, or FP, because they're in Pre-Hooktail.
Oh, jeez! Yes, we're gonna enter the pit with 0 HP and just flop on the floor and die before we even enter floor 1. On bright side, we're landing up a level up here pretty soon. Why don't we use one of those maple syrups? I have so many of them.
Oh yeah, so Miles, would you like me to explain what this glitch is? It's actually kind of funny.
I've seen a video of it, but I really want to hear your explanation of it, so please explain.
It's basically levitate, but actually legit levitate. It's not L plus A to levitate. It's actually do some crazy things. So this is what you can do. So basically, if you press X around the same time you enter like an email cutscene or something, like where Mario gets an email, or even when I think when you get an email from Peach, it basically stores the game in a way to where if you like go on a ledge and hold A, you'll just levitate in the air. And the cool thing is, you can transfer it between files. So you can, if you do like the whole thing with the cutscene, like with the email, and then you don't jump at all, you can't jump at all, and then you game over, you can go into another file and it will transfer into that file. And I think we're going to allow multiple files in a run. The only reason we would is we allow it if you make the file during the run. You cannot allow it, you can't like allow pre-made files, you have to make the file during the run.
No new game plus.
Yeah, so what the strat would pretty much be in runs is, we found like I think a consistent cutscene we can do, which is in Chapter 2. It's the, hey, it's a mover.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you basically, oh yeah, never mind, it doesn't have to be an email, it can just be kind of a cutscene for text in general as well. Basically, we can set this up in the, in like, you know when you enter Flurry's house for the first time, then Punio talks, and then you walk up to the door, and then he talks again, and then you interact with the door, and then that's when Flurry starts talking. What we basically do with the second thing is we can trigger it as you walk, and then we just exit, and game over, and then we can transfer it for files. So what would happen is you would save in Chapter 2, and then reset, copy the file, and then continue on that copied file to Chapter 6, save in Chapter 6, go back to that file where you did the cutscenes, like, and then you do the whole thing to get jump storage, and then you die, then you go back to the file, and then you can basically levitate up to the switch, skipping the old boots.
There you go. Yeah, I'm about to say the Chapter 2 spot is just a really nice, convenient spot because there's a cutscene there and there's an easy way you can game over without jumping, and it's fairly early in the game. It could stand to be earlier, but, like, beggars can't be choosers, right?
Yeah. But yeah, really, I was kind of skeptical about, like, kind of this at first. I was just kind of like, dude, now all Crystal Stars is going to be a bad category because we have to deal with item drop RNG. I was, like, kind of, like, not liking it at first, but then, as I realized, you know what, whatever. It's a new glitch, so it's cool, and whatever. It's the life of speedrunning. New things will get found, and it may be harder, but it's, like, whatever. I do actually want to show off the glitch, at Limit Break now, so I made 2 files to show it off if the glitch expedition gets met.
Alright.
Which, I think that's currently, at like $145 out of $1,500, so people need to donate for that. Oh yeah, and Flavio looks like he's going to be tagging along. For those of you who know of the Flavio glitch, yeah, he's probably gonna tag along because it's at like, I think it's at like $245 out of $500. So it's like, Flavio's probably gonna tag along.
Alright, I can finally level up my FP. Our first level up, finally.
You did it. Never mind, it's actually at 325. Anyway, back to this 1,000-year door.
Yeah. But no,
This is my life.
I'm excited to see what this, jump kind of levitate thing brings you, just because, levitate percent is an actual kind of a jokey category, but it shows how much 1,000-year door can be broken as a speed game. And I'm just looking forward to what you guys can do with it.
Yeah, we're actually, we can now, get Ultra Hammer early on English. We can get Ultra Hammer in Prologue.
That was actually being discussed in the challenge run Discord, how you could now get Ultra Hammer for Pre-Hooktail Pit, which is just crazy.
Yeah, it's actually funny because Solidified Gaming was saying the challenge runners are very happy, and you can also go to Far Outpost in Prologue. It's like, oh yeah, and now double jump is easier for, if you know the frame perfect double jump. Well, you can actually just levitate up there now. It's slower, but yeah, I know.
Well, when you're dealing with the one-frame trick, I think people will understand if you go with the slightly slower trick. Like, you'd have to be on a world record. You'd have to be going for a world record pace to want to do, the one-frame trick.
Yeah, and now I have a reason to come back to All Crystal Stars to get a better time with these new tricks, which is gonna suck, but I remember I was gonna come back to the original Paper Mario and do some speedruns, but I think if there's a route made, when I get back in Limit Break, I'm probably gonna start doing All Crystal Stars again, because it's like, how long is my time gonna stand before someone bops it with a new route? Really?
I'm about to say, new route, it usually doesn't take long.
Yeah, I mean, my time is still, good, with the, where it's at right now, but now you got glitch that saves, around 20 minutes, and if everything works, so it's like someone could have a bad run and, waste a lot of time and still get world record. Oh, yay. But yeah, I want my time to stand, so I don't really care. If someone bops me, then that'll just give me an excuse to come back. But yeah, that's my life. A new glitch found. It was funny because Solidified Game was messaging me saying, Yoshi, I'm gonna break this game before your Limit Break run. I was just like, that'd be hilarious. Guess what? He did exactly just that. Oh wow, you actually have Koops and Goombella like grayed out.
They're dead. They are dead. D-E-D dead.
Mm-hmm. D-E-D, not D. Not like they just died. They're dead.
I killed them off with a point swap, so I did it mercifully.
Bro, that just seems like a very hard way to go. Like, you just literally get the life sucked out of you.
Or swapped out of you.
I see what you did there. But yeah, my RPG Limit Break run is this Thursday at like, I think it's like 7:50 p.m. Mountain Time. Or whatever. I don't know, like, what time it would be for Miles and JD Easter.
What time zone was it again?
Mountain Time.
Mountain Time, okay, yeah, that would be 1 hour later Central Time, 2 hours later Eastern Time.
Yep. And however many hours later, Germany and, UK.
This is why times are normally listed, UTC or relative to the Prime Meridian, so...
Please.
Oh my gosh.
People just knew their UTC offset and used it. It would save so much time.
Yeah, Miles, don't hammer. Use super hammer or ultra hammer. Oh dang! I just realized that means you can't power bounce at all. That sucks.
Power bounce is a pre-hooktail badge. You're right. And, ugh, that is one to miss. So.
You can stand.
Well, I mean, you already
it's basically the same on all the enemies at once.
This cursed pit takes so long.
I mean, it also doesn't help that he has like no attack badges. He has Hammerman, and that's about it.
And I'm wearing D down, D up.
Should have gone to freaking Chapter 7 and grinded those P up, D downs.
Yeah, actually, you have a P up, D down. You could have been doing so much more damage.
Oh shoot, you are right.
But he likes his P down, D up badges.
I do. You're right, I do have the P up, D down.
Wait, Miles, I just realized, does that mean you can't use, like, mushrooms or something? Because those are pretty...
Thanks.
Pre-hooktail items.
Most items would be banned if that were the case.
New challenge run.
I'm about to say I actually did no damage with that hammer attack, so I will let it slide. Seeing that ice storm, though, ugh, I don't like seeing that. What do you throw? Oh, I'll take that. FP. I'm doing my math right. These guys have 8 HP, and I should be able to Ultra Hammer and just body slam. 9 HP. Oh, 9 plus... Oh, 6 plus 3 is still 9, so...
Don't math too hard.
Don't math too hard, okay. Well, thanks for the correction.
Math later. So tell me, Miles, how are you gonna solve the, what do you call them? The elite, what was your nickname for them?
I had a nickname for you?
No, not for me, the elite, wizards.
Oh.
What was your nickname for them?
The augmented space trash can, you mean?
No, I thought it was like elite, it didn't have a swear word? I forget what swear word it was.
And did I call them an SOB? I forgot now. SOB went to midair.
Dang. Yeah, I know that's Evil Popper's nickname for them. Augmented space trash. So you're gonna fight some trash cans? How are you gonna solve them?
Art attack, probably? I've been pretty laid back on my star power usage, but this guy charged up with an ice attack, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with this.
With your non-square circles?
Oh, hammer throw. Jeez, I'm almost playing like I'm disabled Mario, except turn 1. JD Aster with the correct strats here.
This is like the only acceptable use for hammer throw.
And aren't you not good at Earth Tremor?
I didn't finish it off, so if that means anything. I got it enough.
Oh, you can mini-egg it.
Ah,
Gosh dang it, Miles! You can never speedrun Thousand Year Door because you have to fight the Shadow Sirens and you have to get a full Earth Tremor, or you can cut it off short if you get the super cards.
oh man.
And Miles Luigi speedrun.
Hopefully he stays true to using his FP so quickly by using Gale Force on them instead.
I mean, I could give it a shot, though. Gale Force is dependent on your level and the enemy's level, and we're starting to deal with enemies that actually have a decent level, so...
Why don't you buy something from Charlatan?
I'm gonna pick up this Thunder Rage. And let's pick up maple syrup with that. Alright, I have no more item storage, so I could theoretically pick up the badge there, but it's banned, so I'm just gonna leave the treasure chest closed.
Wait, why is it banned?
Because it's a pre-hooktail badge, theoretically.
What badge is it? I forget what floor it says.
That's double dip, if I remember right.
Double dip? Oh yeah, double dip.
That's not a Pre-Hooktail Pit badge.
Well,
Yeah, it is. You can get
Is
it
it?
in a Pre-Hooktail Pit.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
It's in the pit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were going that technical with those kind of bans.
Yeah, my jump badge selection's not the greatest. Shrink, soft, and tornado jump.
Makes you feel
Charge.
any better. Yoshi's Lucky Day is also banned.
What the heck? So what, you can't use any badges in the pits? So you can't use any badges from in the pit, pretty much.
It's limited, to say the least. Now, let's just say for enemies like this, like I didn't want to futz around too much without spike shielded
Miles,
jumping, so...
Do you have as many pretty luckies as you did when you were at, like, do you have a bunch of pretty luckies on this fight?
The lucky badges were sold, unfortunately.
Oh wait, that's right, you can get it at a Pre-Hooktail Pit. Frick.
Yep.
Dark Lakitus. Lakitus are bad.
Yes, they are.
Dang, you can't gang those bingos.
No, I'm about to say though, it's kind of funny to watch Vivian punch the pipe or the spiky guy out of Lakitu's hand.
As I was using POP, I actually have the perfect amount of damage to 2-round these guys with Vivian's Shade Fist.
Mm,
The one-time 13 HP is actually a round number.
that's an oddball amount of HP.
Good thing, because learning that Dark Lactus are run killers for Impossible Mode Pit.
When's Prologue Pit?
Oh gosh, probably not for me. Oh, darn it, the bone
Miles,
got
can you
me.
do it? You can do it, Miles. Oh, Prologue Pit. Miles, you need to turn on your, what is it? It's like the new latency mode or something, so there's no stream delay or whatever.
No, thank you.
You don't want that.
I've been having internet issues, so I have a feeling that it'll only hurt. Okay, I am not doing... Oh, at least I got +2. That works. Alright! That works!
I definitely want to try out Twitch for my next stream series, just to see how much that actually helps this stream delay. I imagine my internet connection is good enough to handle it, but I guess we'll see.
Dang, 3 defense.
Well, in case I didn't have enough defense, thanks, Merle. Wow.
Wait, really? Merle just came?
I'm just gonna stand here. Oh, I should probably guard these so I don't get frozen. Oh, that was something. So... Oh geez, I'm currently in a jump mode at the moment, I forgot. Ugh. Ah, but so much damage. So much damage. I'm about to say the cosmetic badges and the regular HP plus FP pluses aren't bad. Matter of fact, I'm wearing some right now, so they better not be banned. This save file was my Let's Play one where I'm like, oh, hey guys, I'm just gonna get a bunch of HP pluses and FP pluses so I never have to level them up again. So.
Huh. Oh yeah. You just leveled up BP.
That's right. We got our first augmented space trash can here. Which platform? Should I just try to blow them away because they're annoying?
Just lip lock them.
Hopefully I got the spin jump off of that. I'm not sure if I did.
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't.
Disqualified again. You're disqualified.
Time to run away. I meant to say my first strike options are limited because it's Koops or Bobbery and my Koops is dead. So I guess back over to Bobbery we go for this first strike.
Bobbery, Ultra Hammer, which doesn't work on this guy, so it's just a hammer in effect.
Unfortunately, and yeah, I'm currently jump manning it, so.
I mean, you can still do that first strike.
Ah, fair point.
Again, it's just not very useful against wizards in particular.
Spring jump. If only they made it to where you can first strike with a spring jump. Like you just did a spring jump and then just drop onto the enemy, and then in the battle, it shows Mario charging up and just doing that. Oh, where's that?
Oh dear, poison mushrooms. No, thankfully not an issue today.
I think I was in the 90s floors once and I got hit by a poison mushroom.
That's the worst time. Like, I've got three jelly. I got 3 jelly ultras on me, so I've got healing capabilities, but oh, that would just suck.
Yeah. I had a bunch of healing items as well. Do a 0% run. That would mean that he doesn't even turn on the game.
0% complete!
Oh no, he makes the file, but then he just doesn't start it.
I'm gonna switch over to hammers for this battle.
Almost got hit with the triple poisons. Saw you landed on the Shine Sprite.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know how that didn't hit, but it didn't hit. This piranha plant is weird. There we go.
Dang. He's just like, nah, I don't think so.
Matrix dodging that.
Fire grab would be useful in this fight, if only.
Oh, there, you listed another banned badge.
Yeah, I know. Just saying. That's why I said if only.
Oh my gosh. Pulled out Bobbery to get rid of the fog. Oh man.
I remember one time, I think it was in your, Let's Play, you got fog on the Bubbolks, so you couldn't use Bobbery.
Unless I wanted to take some damage, so...
You could appeal. Because apparently Bobbery's appeal also clears fog.
Ah, yeah, it does.
Wait, it does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is something I never knew. Oh, that's right, because he explodes when he appeals. Bobbery's not like a normal bomb. He actually comes to life when you know, he blows up.
Just like Bombette and I guess all the other friendly bombs.
Yeah, I guess so.
Friendly bombs not being bomb buddies, of course.
A little bit of a difference. Ah, hey, it's a Dark Craw. Let's see, how are we doing on all these maple syrups? I'm gonna pick out one here.
Why don't you spam Kiss Thief on him to get a P up or a P down the up?
Good idea, Yoshi-Silla. Half tempting.
Actually, when I mentioned the bomb buddies, it was only just for this year that I learned that the bombs in Far Outpost, the one in the shop and the one in the inn, are bomb buddies. I never connected that.
Now that I got the frozen, it's like I don't want to use the bomb pass. Alright.
At least you didn't get 3 Dark Craws.
That is true. I didn't get 3 Dark Craws. That is nice.
I remember when I first played this game, I thought you could only get 2 in a battle. And then 3 come. I'm like, what? Oh dang, you don't have quick change because you can get that in Pre-Hooktail.
No quick change for me. Keeps going after Vivian.
Man, what a rude person. Wonder how many Maze Daisies you're gonna get in the pit.
We'll see. We'll see. Let's get some of Vivian's HP back. I've got a full star medium. I've been just holding on to it for a while, so.
Sweet treat or sweet? Wait, no, Sweet Feast. You have to do Sweet Feast.
That's right. Sweet Feast only. I was tripping up JD Acer earlier when he was like, Sweet Feast? What's Sweet Feast? I hit both poison mushrooms. This was Sweet Feast.
Why did it trip up JD Acer?
He called Sweet Feast Sweet Treat. Are you still there, JD Acer?
I'm around.
Okay.
Well, you got full stats, but now you don't have that much star power.
You trade one for the other.
Especially in a crowd like this.
Oh, jeez, yeah. It's not my idea of a good crowd, I'll say that.
Yeah, your crowd's literally dead.
Yes!
Why would you want to have that crowd?
Yes!
No wonder why they can't give you star points from doing tricks, because they're dead. Oh, here, in case you didn't have enough coins. Here you go.
For the off chance you want to spend that much money on Charlieton.
Yeah. Wizard Wizard or Dark Wizard.
Said we're having Koops would be pretty nice because then I could just power shell, but alas, that's not going to be an option. I might as well set this guy on fire, but I don't have quick change! Ah, I can't set him on fire, no! I guess attack him then.
Could do fire jinx after.
It could. I just don't have the good tools for dealing with this. Oh, wait, no. I have an idea. Would this Dizzy Dial expose the real one?
It will.
It does! It does!
It does! That feeling is Dizzy Dial comes in use.
Although I think that's a one-time use because now they're all dizzy. Hey, Permanent Marks, thank you for the follow. Today we learn that not having fire drive is kind of annoying right now.
Oh my gosh, they look so weird
when they're dizzy. Well, at least I now know which one it is.
It was everyone but the last one. Or like,
yeah, of course.
They just do well. I was about to ask why you didn't use a normal hammer there, and I was just like, oh, right. Here we go! Anti-pre-hooktail.
Joey Parsons, thank you for the follow. About to say, you joined at a good time. Just as a reminder for new followers or people who haven't seen a while, this is the Anti-Prehooktail Pit of 100 Trials run, which has a big laundry list of things, but too long didn't read is what you don't do in Pre-Hooktail Pit of 100 Trials, so... that's not what I wanted from Lucky Start, I'll tell you that, so...
What'd you get?
I got electrified against a big line of dry bones.
Dry bones.
Uh-huh. So, I'm just...
Tap.
I'm just debating my options here because I could bombast, but last I checked, these guys have enough HP to survive a bombast.
I think they do.
Yeah, and I want to save Thunder Rages and Shooting Stars for 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Purposes.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I could throw out an art attack here. Matter of fact, why don't we see if we can get them all with an art attack. I'm gonna try to get them all with an art attack.
Like, later? That's gonna suck.
Well, at least I have some partners that are pretty okay against Tarantulas. You can make a decent argument that Goombella... Oh, jeez, I missed that circle. Goombella and Koops aren't that good.
Great.
Well,
Goombella's great at it.
She's okay, I guess, yeah. She's actually pretty good. But I'm gonna have Vivian, and Vivian has Infatuate, and I can make them all confused, and it'll be funny, LOL.
That is... yeah.
What's their susceptibility to it?
70%, I think?
Confuse is one of their stats they're more susceptible to, so... I'm about to say, I'm right next to a level up, so I say let's get that level up.
Blast.
Yeah, Bomb Blast, exactly.
I win, button. I win!
I'm gonna have to do two, but with that level up coming in... Oh, jeez, Fog, seriously, right now? You're gonna fog me right now, game?
Just use Earth Tremor. It hits through
Fog
Fog.
you, Fog.
Oh, thank you, JD Easter. I just got the star power for Earth Tremor. Alright, let's do this. Oh, what would I do without you?
Fog you, Fog. Well, yeah, star power is not affected by, Fog. Which is a good thing.
Invisibility, it doesn't get.
And there you go, I got the full Earth Tremor.
You did it. I'm proud of you. You can speed in the game now. I will allow you.
I'm doing pretty okay with HP on Mario, so I think I'm gonna put another one of these level ups to FP.
What have you been putting your level ups towards so far? Well, BP, I'm guessing.
Actually, they've been going towards FP because I started with 25 and I realized that was a mistake. Especially since I had 2 HP plus partners on, which I realized...
That's what you get. for leveling up BP and didn't know so much. Well, FP, HP, and FP plus badges.
Oh, jeez. The piranha plant got me. No.
It was his second level up just now, so.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. That's gotta hurt. Smiles, how are you feeling right now about this challenge?
Oh, look at this dodgy go. This is very intriguing, I will say. We'll see how much more difficult the later floors get, because I have a feeling some of the later floors just are going to be a pain in the ass without attack increasing badges, but we'll see. I'm going to describe it as intriguing.
And this is the first time since you streamed, like, in a while since you streamed Thousand Year Door. Like, I think the last time you streamed it was during Mario Alone or something?
Yes, that'd be correct. It's been a while. And I think people were due for a Paper Mario stream finally, so...
Couple of months is an understatement. It was right before the beginning of 2018.
Alright, slow and steady wins the race there. And it feels nice to get star points again.
Yeah, but now you got X-Knots. Here we go! It's something I always wondered, like, why do the bad guys, like, why are the bad guys, like, in the crowd watching you? Like, what the heck?
They want to see a good show. Anyway, Perplexus Jam, thank you for the follow. And yeah, once again, all of the badges actually in the Pit of 100 Trials is banned, so I will do the naughty thing and leave that chest unopened. Let me take a look here how we're doing. Mario himself.
Wait, does that mean you can't get the strange sack?
Well, I'm about to say the strange sack I kind of had starting, so I just started the 10 items. So I kind of fudged it on that one.
So you kind of cheated. Oh wait, and you had Zap Tap as well, because like I remember how it was.
Oh yeah, I guess strictly speaking, maybe I shouldn't have been able to use those 10 slots. I don't think that was part of the restrictions.
Nah, it wasn't. Strange sack, I didn't see it.
So
I mean,
I did start with 10 items, if it makes any difference, then I bought a bunch of maple syrups, so...
Yeah.
Cheater. No, I'm just kidding.
Those X-Knots received direct orders from Grodus to make sure to study all of Mario's movements. That's why they're in the crowd.
I guess so. I mean, we always wondered, you know, how the X-Knots get from the moon and back so fast. Well, they have a teleporter.
Not my favorite enemies, I could definitely say that. Oh man.
You guys aren't too bad. They mostly just heal, don't they?
Mostly.
And like, you know, raise defense. It's funny because these are the only. Well, I mean, there's only 3 wizards, but like this one's the only one that actually can't multiply, or like clone itself. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
You're right. It's also the only wizard that has a confuse right.
Yeah.
I like how 0 wizards in my the pit run I recorded used the lightning attack. There was plenty of them, like, I let attack.
Wow, what would you block? That's a defense piercing attack. Super guard.
For all they knew, it could have been the confusion ray.
Yeah, true.
And then that's 0.
Alright, just double check that I've got Quake Hammer on to make this battle trivial. Okay, good. Alright, come on over here, Coop. There we go.
Oh, these guys. At least you have Quake Hammer.
They came with shooting stars. These guys are prepared. Oh, man.
Oh, shooting stars? Jeez. You want a death battle? Here you go. 2 shooting stars. What a battle.
No joke.
You can mitigate it with Quake Hammer.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank goodness for Quake Hammer.
Bowser really needs to, like, you know, like, train his, like, minions to get up from their backs or something. So they're not, like, completely defenseless.
They need to learn how to get off their backs, which is something that they learn in Pro Mode, so I don't know what kind of water is in Pro Mode, but clearly they need to be drinking that water. The Pro Mode water.
Why don't they just, like, you know, roll over or something? They should be strong.
I spent like a zillion turns in one of these fights just whittling down their HP with Quake Hammer or whatever. And I'm like, you know, I really should have showstoppered then. Like, even if I didn't flip them, it's a 95% chance.
I'm about to say I'm gonna totally run out of star power, and I've already milled them down enough that no showstopper today.
Dang it, Miles.
I can do damage. I'm doing damage, so. Will take some time, though, I realize. This is your chance to get a drink, popcorn, because I will be taking the safe and steady strategy here. However, but you want to say, damn it, Miles Luigi, so.
Alright, well, anyways, I'm actually going to head out now and do some other things, but good luck on completing the pit. Just don't die, you know? Just don't die at the very end. That's the worst way to go.
I'll try not to. Thank you for the encouragement, Yoshizilla. Good luck on your speedrunning.
Yeah, oh, speaking of that, would you, like me to link the stream, like, the day of my run in your Discord or something?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, you can tag everyone if you want people to watch it. I don't know if you plan to stay up that night, but, you know, if you want to see the run, then, you know, go ahead. But, yeah. So, good luck on the rest of the run, and I will see you later.
Thank you very much.
Don't math too hard.
Don't math too hard. Alright.
I was looking up showstopper chances, and it's worth it on like virtually everything that isn't pit exclusive in the later half.
Pretty much.
The exception of dark boos and normal boos and dull bones for some reason.
Dull bones.
But not dry bones. Like they're a 90% chance.
I mean, their show was already stopped, so no wonder.
Ha ha! I finally nailed it! Yes! Good timing for that, too.
Also, sick reflexes again.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, that was the very interesting 70s floor where you get like one of every enemy. So, man, having Zap Tap, or not having Zap Tap though, I want my Zap Tap. It makes these fights trivial. Oh man. Oh gosh, this kind of enemy set. I am very tempted to showstopper. Matter of fact, why don't we start with that showstopper? Good lord.
Maybe Swampires might actually be a threat.
They may be.
Though I doubt it, because flurries still exist.
Well, I got rid of 2 annoying enemies, but 2 annoying enemies remain. So, actually, this is a good opportunity to use some mini egg and gulp. Ruin powder, sure. Thanks. Oh, that's what I get for not paying attention, okay. Let's see, what is Mario's best move in this situation?
Instead of infatuate, now you can have the ruin powder instead.
Is the game hinting at me trying to use the ruin powder? Last I checked, these enemies, the wizards usually don't get hit by it, so... I should probably should just go in with the regular hammer attack, go for the possible confused chance here.
I was referring to your plan for the Arantula, but sure.
Now, apparently I've been using the wrong move this whole time. Managed to ice smash this guy, look at that.
Slightly more likely than infuse. Not that much.
I'll take what I can get. Oh, hey, we hit a mover. What floor is this? 75. We're 3/4 the way there. Not Yoshi. Flurry, here we go. Stage hazards. I'm about to say I can actually super / ultra hammer this guy. Let's do it. I just want this wizard gone. Oh man.
Can't make it too easy for you.
Evidently not. About darn time. Alright, we are nearing a level up, so we might as well use up that FP. 8 HP left on the Dark Koops, but who needs healing here? Oh, 1. I guess no one really needs healing. Okay. Vivian needs 1 HP. Alright, I guess you're staying out, Madam Flurry. I will definitely say that Koop brought the correct reinforcement, some wizards, so I'd say we could start putting some fluffs into BP now that I have a comfortable amount of FP. I misunderestimated how much FP I'd be using without the Flower Saber badges, so... Let's take a look at what I can put on immediately. I could put those charge badges back on. Oh, I forgot I took off P down, D up. I could put that back on. And again, I've been doing fine without it. I think I'll save that for the 90s. What? Just throw in an FP plus for now.
Oh, right, you have 3 damage dodges. No wonder you're negating so much damage.
Oh man, when you see this Dark Koopa Troll's beginning move, starting off dodgy, okay. Oh, damn it, I pressed X instead of Y. That is a very, well, surprisingly effective showstopper.
$55% is as good as 100% if two close calls never told me anything.
Oh my gosh.
Well, remember kids to never mix up your X and Y button, because that's what I just did. And I may not have paid the price there, but pretty easily that I could have.
Or if you're like me, play with Smash and use both X and Y for jump.
Hey, button jump is way better than tap jump.
Absolutely.
I feel like there are no games that don't require you to use X that I use X in. Like, if X and Y do the same thing. Likewise with L and R, I never use L.
What am I doing? Quick hammer again. Defense. Defense, Miles Luigi. I'm about to say, I got this loaded again. This is the really interesting floor 70 Lodo Perplexus that just has all the enemies. So, I just realized I'm chewing through FP a bunch again. Might as well get some back while I can, and it's easy to do so.
Be it a feast or a level up.
I'm kind of not close to a level up, so... There we go. More wizards. Let's take a look. I've been having good luck with Ice Smash, so let's see what this could do. I froze him again. We'll take that. Perfect! Yes! Look at that mini egg. That was a splendid mini egg. Exactly what I wanted. Very well timed mini egg, too. Holy moly.
You hit a 50% freeze chance once, and suddenly you think you can hit it every time.
There we go. We've made it to the 80s floors, which is the floors for defense. So I say I should put on some defense. Let's say I already have on a lot of defense, actually. So. Alright, yeah, that looks good. Floor 80. About to say 20 more floors to go. Ah, darn it, I didn't turn around quite in time. I'm gonna have to run away from this battle. Also, why did I pull out Yoshi? Why did I pull out Yoshi? Not quite the most useful partner without some attack up here. Not in this set of enemies here. I'm about to say, I think, actually, Bobbery would probably be my best bet here. There we go! Yeah, GG. Lots of defense. Really nice right now, I'll say that.
What 7 attack? Mario can just guard everything on these floors, basically, then.
Let's say Yankee Gal, there are challenges like level 0 that prohibit the use of badges, so I would recommend looking into those. Those definitely showcase some incredibly high-skilled gameplay. I remember when Yoshi, I wonder if he's still in the audience, was completing through a level 0 run, and hey, sweet, I got a flower bingo here, and he was struggling so much on the Shadow Queen and then managed to pull it off, and oh, so awesome and epic. Yeah, this is another one of those cases where I'm going to defer you guys to check out the Paper Mario Challenge running wiki. So, oh my gosh, there is actually an impossible mode, Lolly. I think you already know that. I think you're in that Discord server, but yeah. I have a tip of the hat, just as Mario just did, for anybody who even attempts impossible mode, and then an additional one for those of them, anyone who's completed it, because that just sounds painful. It sounds completely painful. I'm gonna need, oh man, I have Quake Hammer. I don't need Spike Shield. I was like, I need Spike Shields. No, I don't. I just can't first strike, that's all.
A tip of the hat or a eulogy preparation?
Fair point. So. I'm about to say, the spikes. This is where you really want Koops to be able to attack things, because I think none of my partners could really do much to attack. I think I'll pull out Vivian to be able to get the guy in the back, but still. We're gonna be Quake hammering.
Should have done something better. Have a partner try to attack someone that's next to a Dark Bristle, and then the Dark Bristle spikes you anyway.
Oh, jeez. Evasive Dark Bristle there, I'll say that. Yeah, without Spike Shield, even if I try to hammer a Dark Bristle, even if they're flipped over, it's gonna nail me, so...
Always clock out.
Ah, yeah, clock out. You could still hammer after a clock out, can you?
Yeah, flipped or otherwise.
You could also use Hammer Throw, which I will use now because it costs 1 less FP. I'm about to say Bobbery also gets spiked, although you can use the Bombast.
Was one of the few floors I actually got use of Spike Shield, because I was never, I basically never used jumps.
I thought about it for a sec, but I also remembered that I kind of have a lot of HP plus and FP plus badges, so even if I can't think of something to equip now, I could think of something later. I think I'll be fine without that 5 HP with how much defense I have at the moment, but we're gonna want some HP. The 90s could just be absolutely brutal. Ah, yes, I have the right partner for this, Vivian. Let's say, I even have that Ruin Powder soon. True, I could use that. Well, let me try that first, actually, see what that does. I expected a little bit better than that, so... How do I want to go about with these enemies? Yeah, I guess I'll probably save these items. Yeah, we'll keep Vivian out. Let's just attack. I really don't feel like Quake hammering a bunch of the Dark Bristle on. I could also Hammer Throw him. Yeah, let's Hammer Throw him. That still doesn't do that much damage, though. I forgot how much damn defense they have. Oh, darn it. They have too much defense. Thanks, Tarantula. You tried. Yeah, I got an idea.
This is about where you can start spamming Art Attack with impunity.
I'd say it's very much worth it.
That guy has a very large hitbox.
I'd have to look it up. I just realized since I put on that HP plus, I could also just put the BP into a Spike Shield, and then I don't have to worry about it. See, this is what I was talking about, leveling up the BP. It's like, oh, that's right, Spike Shield. Spike Shield. Normally not a badge you see in Hammerman type setups, but here it is mightily useful. Oh, hello, Piranha Plant. Oh, hey, this is a good time for Merly to show up. kind of curious how susceptible piranha plants are to the infatuate. Let's find out. We got one! We got one confused! Oh, I'm disappointed. That did nothing? Are you serious? Like, okay. Wow. I am disappointed. I am very disappointed.
Why did that do nothing?
That's exactly what I'm wondering.
Did the game try to be like contact damage? Question mark?
I'm gonna appeal. I'm gonna let this turn run through. Although the piranha plants, I guess, can attack and kill themselves. Sure. Way to go, game. I'm about to say, well, Yoshi, I think we're gonna have to hit the Paper Mario lab here. How did that do nothing? He had no badges to give him evasion, nor was there fog. It just straight did nothing. Maybe the game was just like Spike against Spike, question mark?
Also, ouch. 6 damage from stage effects.
Alright, we got another mover here. Let's see what floor we ended up skipping. 85, okay.
2 per spray.
Oh, all that work, I still got first struck. Say la vie.
Edge case, Wyoshi? You mean you don't confuse piranha plants in battles with dark blisters all the time? I really should have made more use of Flurry on the overworld. I kind of forgot that was a thing.
I'm killing this guy anyway. Eh. Yeah, confusion is just one of those oddball status ailments that can do who knows what because enemies can attack each other. So, I'm not sure if it was a late in development thing, but it is a good theory, Wyoshi. And yeah, some enemies just plain do nothing, so...
Yeah, how many do nothing other than bosses? I can't recall having seen any ever do nothing unless they're alone.
I was about to ask if I was just gonna fight a Dark Bristle all by himself, but no, we got a line of Arantulas behind him. Oh jeez, I just realized I'm also running low on the FP here. Yeah, Sweet Piece is probably a good option here.
Do the mini Yuxes count?
Can you confuse mini Yuxes? I suppose you can.
I mean, not like you have any options anyway.
Oh jeez, I'm missing all of the FP, no! Oh, that was awful for FP. Oh well.
Apparently mini X-Yuxes are like super resistant to confuse, but not like sleep or stop or dizzy, so that's really weird. 10%.
Let's see, I put on Spike Shield, right? I should be able to walk right up to this guy and smack him. Okay, good. I was having one of those brain fart moments, and also, look at this Ultra Hammer. That looks really peculiar. Okay. How about a bingo to make up for that awful sweet feast? That would be nice. Ah, not quite. No Spike Shield partners. Ooh, those Luigi guards. You know how they work. Alright, good. Oh. I could have really used that Shine Sprite bingo. Guess we're out of FP for night now. I mean, since you get 1 star point per battle no matter what, you could theoretically, you know, completely level out if you really wanted to before Hooktail. It'd be really, really dull and boring, though. It'd take a long time. I can't even attack with Mario, I just realized. I can't even do another Sweet Feast. I blew away all that FP. Wow, okay.
I mean, you can art attack, but you're not going to level up, so you might want to save the SP.
Yeah, I agree with that
idea.
idea.
You can also clock out and farm it, because both of them are pretty weak to clock out. 100% and like 88%.
Not that bad of an idea. I do have enough for that next Sweet Feast, so I might as well throw it out here now. Hopefully I can make something out of it this time, so... There we go. Alright, at least we should be pretty well lined up to level up after the next battle, and I'm actually doing pretty good item-wise if I really wanted to dip into them. Let's say I really haven't been using them too often. Save all those attacking items for all the 90s floors where they'll be pretty useful. And we got another Arantula fight coming up though. Oh hey, you can make them dizzy, okay, how about that? Let's pull up Vivian though. 100% Chapter 1, now that would be something. Aha. Yeah, no, this is the enemy set that I was thinking of using Infatuate on, so... yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that. Oh, hey, I'm being thrown a Dry Shroom. Look at that, how thoughtful. A Dried Shroom, okay. 1 Dried Shroom heals 1 HP. I kind of need the Star Power regeneration at the moment, though, so we'll go with that instead.
If you don't end up using that dried shroom, I wonder if you'll be able to give it to Goombella or Koops after
Quit going after Vivian. Okay then, not exactly what I was hoping for going off of Confuse type of strats. Might as well just go for killing them at this point. there is sequence breaking that you can do in TTYD Fusara. Do I need to do a Let's Sequence Break the shit out of TTYD series? That actually sounds like a good idea. Still alive. And I can't Earth Tremor again. Darn it.
You have the Super Appeal Peas on?
I might. I'll have to double check. They might be good badges to put on, admittedly.
Get like a full unit. What partner is Super Appeal?
There we go. I'll just take my level up, please.
Probably get away with taking off Spike Shield at this point, given that there's only one floor left in the 80s.
Ah, good point, yeah. Hopefully you don't just end up running into a bristle next floor, but yeah, let's take a look here. Super Appeal Partner is not equipped. I don't have them equipped. I probably should put those on. Shouldn't I? We'll go ahead and do that, and then I think I'm going to, just in case we get near it again, these close call P's. I was actually in a situation where I did need a super guard with Vivian there, so. And then, let's say 2 BP. Make Ice Smash even more icy. Power Rush P.
Can't stack Power Rush P, keep in mind.
Oh, is the stacking Power Rush P banned?
Yeah,
Oh.
stacking Power Rushes and Mega Rushes is banned from
Oh.
all the community challenge stuff.
Okay. Well, thanks for that heads up, because I forgot, admittedly. That was not one of the conditions I remembered, so. Out of all the times I listed the conditions, I don't think I mentioned the Danger Badge limitations, so.
Did you just get one as a drop? Because why would you have an extra one of them and not the normal one?
I think I did. This is my Let's Play file, so maybe we'll have to hit the Let's Play archives and figure out when I got it, so.
I do remember you getting the extra power jump and shrink stomp.
You are correct, Hack64, although we are deep enough down in the pit that I win button doesn't win it for you in one single Bombast. I'd have to do 2, so. Let's see, how many maple syrups do I still have left? Oh, geez, I've got plenty. So, I'm gonna go ahead and just use one now. Thanks, stage. Give me my electricity pack. Sure. Okay. That was something. I'm correct, that should be 89, which means we'll be head straight first into the final set of floors where we could meet our doom and we could also meet a great fortune. One or the other. In either case, I'm gonna have to put my thinking cap on. Badge-wise, I'm probably still best just in terms of how much BP I have, keeping all these defense badges on, despite the defense-piercing attacks.
Did I bring that up, y'all, Yuri? Yeah, maybe I did, I guess, because I remember Lenny bringing up not using heart blocks. I'm like, why bother? You've got 10 billion mushrooms.
So, and I do have attacking items for a reason, so I'm not necessarily in the best situation to be able to take on the Amazy Daisies. That is definitely a situation where we're going to be using star power. Bring out the art attack. Hopefully I have the charge for it.
Forget, Miles, you haven't played the Superstar Saga remake, have you?
No, I haven't. Oh, jeez, I ran into a battle just like this right away. Good lord. That didn't take long at all. This is a time where I do wish I had double bit, because I think I only brought in a single shooting star, yeah. Alright, art attack time! And we'll just finish them off if I don't get it all in one art attack. I should be able to do this though, this is possible. Oh jeez, I got almost all of them. There we go, how about that? That is true. No stopwatch here.
The guy in the back survives on 1 HP.
Just the right amount of HP.
I like how you did one less to the front guy, but he died because you're 1 HP for a strike.
Hooray, Bobbery!
That exact math.
Four poison puffs, not necessarily a battle that I enjoy seeing. 15 HP, if I remember right.
Yep. This would be a good place for Supernova if you had it.
Yes, yes, indeed it will be. I'm gonna give Gabe Schwartz a shot here, see what it can do. Alright, that's good. I'll take it.
To provide more clarity on that nickname, the Fluxus Jam augmented being when the wizards would increase their size and grow huge. Otherwise, it's just the space trash cans.
And because he was playing on an old emulator before they fixed all the bounding box glitches, when they turned invisible, they kind of became huge, went to center stage, and were just kind of half grayed out instead of transparent. All their body parts strewn about at random.
Yeah, I remember the push to fix that specific bug in the bounding box issue. It's like, oh look, they fixed it, and all my stuff was recorded before this thing. Hey, you did just hear a hammer throw, Coop. Not only that, that was a well-timed hammer throw, so... Oh boy, we got an Amazy here. Alright, good, we do have star power. I did just level up, so yeah. Off to the art attack we go, although is Madame Flurry really the best part? And I suppose she can lip lock, yeah, she's actually not that bad for this. Art attack, let's go. 1 HP left, wow. Okay. Oh gosh, the stage is gonna set off all the bulky bombs. Wow. Thanks, stage.
And you're leveling up.
That's what you get for trying to save time and only doing 2 damage on some of those art attack circles.
I don't know why I'm picking up coins. I'm not gonna run into Charlieton anymore. Anyway.
I was picking up coins the whole time. I'm like, I'm at 999.
I have a lot of gold ingots in storage at the moment.
Yeah. I had like 10 of them. I don't know why I bothered. It's not like I'm gonna play the file again.
Let's see if we get that big line of 5 of these guys. Actually, no! Oh boy, we got another one of these guys. I do not have... Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Oh, wait, no, I just got enough for the art attack. Yeah, I'm about to say, does Yoshi's Gulp hit the elite? Yeah, he hits the elite. Alright. This may be a case I end up using an item, actually. We'll see. But I do have enough to art attack, so you aren't gonna run away. Yeah, we just ran into 2 of them, so time to draw a little bigger circles. Not that big. How's Luigi? Come on. We're gonna need to get them at least down to 6 HP for a shooting star, hopefully more. There we go, that should be good. Yeah, there we go. Matter of fact, I only have to use the shooting star. I can use a Thunder Rage now. There we go. Well, we're leveling up after this battle. Oh gosh, Perplexus, I wish I could Stampede here, but unfortunately without augmenting Yoshi's power, Stampede is going to be useless, although he can Gulp. Gulp is actually pretty useful here to being able to take on the augmented space trash can. How much HP does he have again? 12? Ugh, ugly. Oh my gosh, I froze him! Oh my gosh! Are you serious? I'll take it. Wow. I guess I'm gonna go after the Swampire now.
Really? You couldn't double the star points?
What? We're gonna level up anyway, so let's get rid of this damn Swampire. Yeah, there we go, yeah. Definite level up, and we're gonna be leveling up. This is a time for an Earth Tremor. Oh, I pressed A way too early. At least this will expose the real one. I made it work. All's good. 100 star points. Pretend you didn't see that major flub up on Earth Tremor.
Like we said, next floor is a level up.
Alright, yeah, that was one of the Swampire floors, 94. So yeah, now we're going to be running against another line of elite wizards, and, well, good timing. So, able to use an art attack if I'm I'm very likely gonna need it. All right, Vivian. I'm not gonna need an art attack this, but it actually wouldn't be that bad of a starting move, all things considered. Oh, I did not get that last tackle. Then again, I didn't need to circle those guys again. Alright, Miles Luigi. Math is hard, after all. And yeah, back-to-back level ups. Yeah, 2 Amazy Dazes will do that. Well, thanks for that, Perplex's Jam. Alright, about to say, we got 5 more floors to go. Another Poison Puff. Let's say I had so much luck with the Gale Force. I'm kind of curious if that same luck can continue to hold here. Ah, no. Messed up that first strike. Gosh darn it, no regular jump, no regular hammer. Alright, let's give this a go. Gale Force. Ah, none of them lived. We take those. Oh, thanks for the clip, by the way. I'll take it. All right, 96.
Speaking of punches.
Ask the question, did I just hear a hammer throw, while I'm asking the question, did I just hear another failed action command?
Oh, your ears are tight as they are. Here come the action command, please. And I wasn't wearing all or nothing. I wasn't wearing all or nothing, sir. Having an augmented space trash can at the back of that battle, ugly. Alright, so there should be, this was 97, 98, and 99 still to go. And of course, Bone Tail. So we have another one of these Swampire guys. Without Zap Tap, we straight up have to take them on. And I'm thinking Yoshi and some status elements and some Mini Egg should be good against these guys. We can make the same argument with Vivian's Infatuate, but Mini Egg is pretty good here. At least that's my thought, anyway. On the possibility that there's 5, maybe it's best if I briefly take off the Hammerman setup, but...
The problem with Infatuate is that, like, the total amount of HP never goes down.
I'm about to say. They could just cycle and stay in a loop if they're smart.
If they're smart.
Yeah, Jumpman may be the better call on this one.
Yeah, I'm just realizing I sold so many of the pen badges. It's like I have none to put on. I'll just put on an FP plus.
Here we go!
Hey, thank you for the follow, Guylan Chaz. It's very much appreciated. No, we didn't get another line of 5 to have to deal with. Alright. What should my opening move, though, be? Part of me wants to start with the Yoshi's Mini Egg just to see who it hits. I could always Power Punch and then Stampede as well. You know what? Let's start with the clock out. There we go, that's a good set of enemies, and oh, I guess the audience threw another Life Shroom. Now, I entered the pit with 1. Am I allowed to use that, or do I need to toss that? Question, not sure. Because I did bring in 1, and that's now the second one I was given. What's the call on that?
Run over if you use it.
Okay. Alright, come on, hit the Swampfire. Yeah, not the best mini egg that I would have wanted. Tiny and frozen in time, sure. Alright. At least Shrink Stomp can more directly hit that. There we go. Great timing on the defense, Merly. Fantastic. Oh, geez, this is a really good audience. Look at that bingo.
Watch the star power roll in.
Well, there we go. It doesn't look like we're too... Well, even if it's a line of 5 Elite Wizards, we would be positioned to level up off that, but any other set, I don't think we're leveling up, so...
I don't think you'd level up from a line of 5 either. You've got 50 on 91, and you're higher level now.
Ah, fair point. Yeah, and Amazy Daisies don't appear with the wizard in the front, if I remember right.
Correct.
Ah, no first strike this time, darn it. That's what made the difference last time. This isn't so deadly, although I will start with an art attack just because it's a pretty smart move to start with. One guy left, and of course, it's a guy that Bobbery couldn't reach. Don't I have... Yeah, Thunderbolt. Here, take this. There you go.
I was wondering if that was ever going to get used. Okay.
Hey, I had attacking items for good reason. It was for this set of floors, but we have now made it all the way to 99, which means it is time to prepare for Bone Tail. Given that I can't normal Jump Hammer, I am thinking the Jumpman setup will be the best, just without, well, any badges. Not foreseeing the charge badges really coming into use here, though. I'm gonna keep the defense. If anything,
I think Hammer would be better, because you're gonna be negative power. I mean, I guess if you're using Power Lift the whole time,
Well, the idea is that I couldn't even use like power smash. I could only use regular hammer attacks, and we're dealing with a 2 defense bone tail. So, like, I might as well spin jump everything then.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's not going to make a massive difference either way or another. And just looking at the badges I have on, there's not much else I could put on. I am going to put on some partner defense here, because I am thinking going with a lip lock strategy should be pretty good here. Because, well, it's the strategy that I'm going to go in with. I am starting low on FP here. How many of these maple syrups do I have again? I also have this dried shroom. Here, eat it.
I mean, you might as well just use all the maple syrups.
Might as well.
Or at least 3 of them. Highly unlikely. Well, I mean, I guess you could get a bingo at some point, but it's probably better to have it up front.
I'm about to say, yeah, bring that all the way up to nearly full here. All the maple syrup, here we go. Anyway, lip lock strategy puts Flurry in the front. And yeah, I think this badge setup looks pretty good here for that kind of thing. Oh, Lucky Start's not going to do much in a long battle. I think I'm going to plop that off and more partner defense here. Might as well. All right, are we ready, everybody? Let's look over that badges one more time here. All right, well, let's do this. Expect to see a lot of kissing this battle, I can say that.
Not from mouths.
Not from Miss Mouse, you are correct.
Remember not to mash through the attack and defense text.
Thank you.
Super guarding the frozen one. Okay.
do I have any evasive items for Mario? No, I don't, but I do have a gradual syrup. This would be a good time to apply that. I forgot I brought that in. That was one of my planned items for this battle specifically.
I brought 2 and totally forgot about them. Because they were at the bottom of my item list.
Well, I remembered. Granted, it was at this time. Oh, jeez. Let's see if that poison mushroom is going to go off. I might as well find out now before I do a sweet feast. So, oh hey, hi Merly. So I was going to sweet feast this turn, but with poison mushrooms lined out, not quite yet. All right, good. Easy does it. Well, you're gonna hear it a lot tonight, I'll say that.
Anything, it would sound rather dull, but that's just me.
I'm in danger of my audience blowing itself up right now. At least it's not a dull bones. That would have sucked. Hog! Fog! Fog now! Ugh. Let's see, what else do I have that I could use in this situation? How about this?
If those bulky bombs do blow up, at least the X-Nauts will deserve it.
Yeah, my whole audience is just straight gone. Bye, audience. Well, thankfully a bunch run in. Let's see, can Lip Lock miss in fog? We're gonna find out. I'm about to say, we did get halfway through the battle. We did just get our first heal, so I wonder if this will let me get my next sweet feast. Make me well justified in using dodgy fog, looking at this situation as well. Yeah, that sweet feast is still kind of far away. I'm gonna do that.
This is what you brought the Jelly Elfers for, presumably?
It is, yes. Just in case. Although I do have enough to sweet feast now, so hooray! I did bring the Jelly Ultras, but they were kind of emergency just in cases, so...
I have a chat request to use Lip Lock on the foot.
And there's our second heal. Lip lock on the foot. Seriously? I can't target the foot with lip lock. I literally can't. It's the bony head only.
Oh darn, here I thought we were going to have a new way of Hooktail's request.
You're thinking of smooching that foot? No go.
And that's the true reason why you state no when you fight Hooktail, because you can't actually do that.
In Bao's hands, probably.
Yeah, but she already took off. She got her badges.
Oh, darn
Deal
that
with my
dodgy
jokes,
fog.
Koops.
Aroo! Ooh. That hurt. How are we doing on FP? Could I sneak in? No, I shouldn't sneak in power lift. What is somebody trying to throw at me? Oh, there we go. Soda can. Alright.
I was about to say, you remember that your audience is bulky bombs and accidents. I think you can garner a guess.
I'm gonna start attacking with items just so we can get those in. Although now that I think about it, items don't heal star power. Well, I have them, so let's use them. Let's see, how close are we to that next sweet feast? Ah, so close, so close. Oh man, okay. Yeah, maybe I should have brought in a second gradual syrup. Never underestimate how long a Bonetail fight can take. Aw, not a good time for the audience to disappear. Ugh. I need an audience member to do it. I do have 2 super appeal partners. Yes, I have 1 audience member. This'll work. Yes, thank you. The one bulky bomb. Yeah, there we go.
Gonna give you 3/4 of a star power unit.
That's enough. That's all I needed. Thank you. There we go. We got a lot more lick blocks now. This should be able to let us finish the battle, I would think. Sadly, Peekaboo was a banned badge, so... Matter of fact, that did it right there.
I like how I guessed the turn that he would go under 50 odd.
Alright.
I wasn't paying attention at all.
Alright. There we go. Well, that was the Anti-Prehooktail Pit of 100 Trials. Made you think differently. I guess in my case, since I like playing defensively, it worked out pretty well. So, alright. Would I say it's challenging? I would definitely say regular Pre-Hooktail is more challenging. And in this box is return postage, but return postage is, ironically, also a banned badge if you look at the list. So we're gonna leave the treasure there, just to sit there, because we can, and because admittedly I'm probably never coming back to this save file. So I will say this was fun to do, and I appreciate being able to do more Paper Mario stuff for you guys. And as said before, going forward, community challenge related stuff, you'll be seeing me do that more often. If you are kind of curious, does anybody have a invite link to the Glitz Pit server handy? If not, I'll have to make one. Let's say invite link. I mean, I could bake one, but I have to assume that there has to be one out there already on this Discord server.
Yeah, I probably had one already, but this one should work.
Here we go!
I'm about to say, Paper Coop, thank you for the follow. I hope you were well entertained by me, the guy who likes the defense badges. But hey, whatever works, you know? So, but yeah, if anybody has an invite link, if not, I'll make one to the Glitz Pit Discord server, because moving forward, I planned on participating in community challenge related things, and you guys can look forward to those streams and whatever wacky shenanigans that gets going on for us. So, but yeah, does anybody else have any thoughts on this, or not so much?
As usual, thanks for having me.
No problem. I am absolutely looking forward to how you tackle this, JD Aster. I'm going to assume your strategies were different than mine, so... And yeah, obviously everybody else's strategies. I obviously went, because, you know, I usually do, with relatively speaking safer strategies. The Bonetail strategy you just saw is usually considered one of the safest Bonetail strategies to use, but I mean, it is effective, so that's why I used it. If you can, you know, do some all or nothing P or all or nothing P. Wow, P up, D down, P all or nothing power lifts. You can start getting some damage in using Yoshi in that battle. Although without power bounce, Mario's limited to the spin jump and spring jumps. So
I was about to make the joke that one of the administrators of Glitz Pit didn't even have the Glitz Pit link. JD Acer had to get it.
I managed to find it. I actually Google searched it. Oh, and JD Aster already posted it, but I'll post it again myself. That's the invite link. We do challenge stuff in Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Doors. If you want to see people who are better than me at Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door, go to that Discord server. You're going to meet a lot of really talented people with Paper Mario, and a lot of people who are really good at Paper Mario. They have my absolute respects. But as for this stream, this is a stream. I had fun. Once again, it was kind of interesting to do. Anti-Prehooktail Pit of 100 Trials. That was an interesting thing. So, everybody have a good night and take care. I'm about to say, actually, you know what? Anybody streaming worth raiding? This is a chance for me to call out a raid target.
In the event, I will head out, you two. See you.
Okay. I am not seeing any call for a raid target. I normally like asking for a raid target. I'm looking at who I follow who's currently streaming, and it's my real life friend Whiskey here, currently streaming some, oh gosh, what is this game? Darwin Project, and Slow Beef is also streaming, but I'll don't feel like raiding either of those two tonight, so we're just gonna call it. Have a good night, everybody.